Number 1, Tacko Fall. At 7'7" he is one of the tallest humans currently alive. His mother and father are 5'8" and 6 feet, respectively. As a middle schooler, Tacko bought a sewing kit and taught himself to repair the rips and holes in the only pair of jeans that fit him properly. He also learned how to make sandals out of animal skins to accommodate his size 22 feet. Number 2, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan listed height is 6'6", did not have a tall family. In fact, none of his immediate family members were above 6 feet in height. His dad was no more than 5'9", and his mom was around 5'5". Michael had an older cousin who was 6'7", so he probably got his height from his cousin's side of the family. Number 3, Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt's dad, William Chamberlain, was only 5'8", and his mom, Olivia Johnson, stood at 5'9". Olivia Johnson's father, Wilt's grandfather, was a farmer who stood at around 7 feet, which explains where Wilt got his unusual height from. The family had tall genes, seeing as one his brothers, Wilbert Chamberlain, grew to 6'5". Number 4, Jeremy Lin. His mom and dad both stand at 5'6". Lin has admitted that he used to blame his dad for being short. This was because he stood at only 5'3" when he was 15. Jeremy Lin eventually grew to current height of 6'3". His two brothers, Joseph and Josh, are under 6 feet. His younger brother, Joseph, is next tallest at about 5'11". Number 5, Moses Malone. Perhaps the most bizarre example on this list. The three-time MVP, who stood at 6 feet 10 inches, had a dad who was only 5'6". His mom stood at a mere 5'2". The only part of his anatomy that could publicly be traced to his short parents were his hands. He was the anti-Jordan. The same medical anomaly that produced a 6'10" child from a 5'2" mother and 5'6" father gave him incredibly small hands relative to his size. Number 6, Russell Westbrook. At the 2008 draft camp he was measured 6'2" without trainers and 6'4" in sneakers. His father, Russell Westbrook Jr., stands at 5'8", and his mother, Shannon Horton, is around 5'7", which is 3 inches above the average height for American women. He probably got his height from her side of the family. Russell's younger brother Raynard stands at only around 5'6". Number 7, Boban Marjanovic. Boban, who is 7'3", didn't know the height of his parents until a reporter asked. So he called his mom, and it was determined that she and his father are 5'6" and 5'9", respectively. Boban displays many of the signs of a condition commonly referred to as gigantism. It results from excess growth hormone after the growth plates have closed. The facial features of a person with gigantism are: the cheekbones are pronounced, the forehead bulges, the jaw is enlarged, and facial lines are prominent. All these describe Boban's features. Number 8, Gordon Hayward. His mom and dad both stand at 5'10", which makes Gordon's mom very tall for a woman. But Gordon stood at 5'11" during his freshman year of high school, and his doctor predicted that he was going to be no more than 6'2". Hayward even considered quitting basketball entirely to focus on tennis at one point because he knew that a career in the NBA wasn't likely if he didn't break out of his 5'11" mold. He and his twin sister, Heather, both starred at tennis and were a great mixed doubles pair. Gordon's first appearance in the sports pages was not due to basketball, but tennis. However, his mother persuaded him to stay with basketball for one more year. Gordon had an unexpected growth spurt that changed the course of his career. He shot up to 6'4" as a sophomore. He reached 6 feet 8 inches as a senior in high school as NBA height.